Have you ever heard the desert sing? No, I'm not talking about a mirage or some poetic metaphor. I'm talking about a real, audible, and frankly magical sound that rises from the sand itself. Today, we're journeying to the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, to the sun-drenched landscapes of Qatar, to uncover the mystery of its famous singing sands. Imagine this. You're standing amidst endless, rolling dunes. The sun is warm on your skin, a gentle breeze whispers past, and the only other sound is the soft crunch of sand beneath your feet. But then, as you slide down a steep dune face, something incredible happens. The desert begins to hum. It's a low, resonant drone, almost like a cello or a distant airplane, vibrating through the soles of your feet and filling the air around you. This isn't a trick, it's a natural phenomenon that has puzzled travelers and scientists for centuries. So what's the secret behind this desert orchestra? It's not magic, but it might as well be. The sound is created by a very specific set of conditions. First, you need the right kind of sand. The grains must be almost perfectly spherical, typically between 0.1 and 0.5 millimeters in diameter, and composed mainly of silica quartz. They also need to be incredibly clean, free of dust and other fine particles. Think of it like a choir where every singer needs to have a pure, clear voice. The second crucial ingredient is humidity, or rather, the lack of it. The sand has to be bone dry. Even a tiny bit of moisture can mute the dunes, as the water creates tiny bridges between the grains, dampening the vibrations. This is why you're most likely to hear the sand sing on a hot, dry day, which, let's be honest, is pretty common in Qatar. Now, for the performance, the sound is generated when a large amount of this special sand avalanches down the side of a dune. As millions of these perfectly round dry grains slide against each other, they create friction and vibration. This movement causes the layer of sand to vibrate in unison, a bit like the surface of a drum. The vibrations travel through the sand and are amplified by the massive body of the dune itself, which acts as a giant natural resonator. The result is that deep, haunting hum, a sound that can last for several minutes and be heard from kilometers away. The pitch and volume can even change depending on the speed of the sand and the size of the grains. In Qatar, one of the best places to experience this incredible phenomenon is near Mesaid, about 40 kilometers south of the capital, Doha. Here you'll find vast crescent-shaped dunes known as barkhans, which are perfectly formed to act as natural amphitheaters for this sandy symphony. It's become a rite of passage for both locals and tourists. You'll see families and friends climbing to the top of the highest dunes, not just for the breathtaking views of the desert stretching to the inland sea, but for the thrill of surfing down the slope and awakening the song of the sand. It's an interactive experience. The faster you slide, the louder the hum. It feels like you are personally conducting the desert's orchestra. Historically, this phenomenon has been a source of wonder and myth. Ancient travelers like Marco Polo described hearing these singing spirits in the deserts of China. Bedouin legends often spoke of jinns or desert spirits trapped beneath the sand, their moans and cries creating the eerie sounds. It's easy to understand why. In the vast, silent expanse of the desert, hearing the ground itself start to hum would be a deeply mysterious, even spiritual experience. It adds another layer of magic to the already enchanting landscape. But the singing sands of Qatar are more than just a scientific curiosity or a tourist attraction. They are a profound reminder of the intricate and often surprising beauty of the natural world. They represent a unique connection between the geology of the land and the sensory experience of being in it. In a world that is increasingly loud and filled with artificial noise, the song of the dunes is a pure, organic sound created by the earth itself. It's a testament to the fact that there are still wonders left to discover, mysteries that ground us and connect us to the planet in a powerful way. To truly appreciate it, you have to be there. Videos and recordings can capture the sound, but they can't replicate the feeling of the vibrations under your feet, the sheer scale of the dunes around you, or the warmth of the desert sun. It's a multi-sensory experience. It's the thrill of the slide, the beauty of the panoramic view, and the awe-inspiring sound all rolled into one unforgettable adventure. And it's an adventure that is quintessentially Qatari. It blends the country's stunning natural landscapes with a sense of thrill and discovery. Driving through the desert in a 404, a practice known as dune bashing, is an adrenaline rush in itself. You navigate the steep climbs and sharp drops of the Golden Dunes, with an expert driver making it feel like a roller coaster ride. Then you arrive at the Singing Dunes and the pace changes. The excitement gives way to a sense of wonder as you take off your shoes, feel the fine, warm sand between your toes, and prepare to make the desert sing. This experience highlights the delicate balance of nature. The conditions required for the sand to sing are so precise. A change in humidity, the introduction of pollutants, or alterations to the dune structure could silence them forever. It makes you appreciate how fragile these natural wonders are and underscores the importance of preserving these unique environments for future generations to experience. It's a living part of Qatar's natural heritage. So if you're ever in Qatar, I urge you to venture beyond the futuristic skyline of Doha. Go south into the heart of the desert. Climb a dune, take a leap of faith, and slide down. Listen closely as the sand begins its ancient, mesmerizing song. It's a sound that will stay with you long after the vibrations have faded, a memory of a time when the desert itself sang just for you. It's an experience that connects you to the deep, timeless pulse of the planet. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the singing sands of Qatar. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up.